Hello everybody, the Shotguns 1000.4 QT, welcoming you back to more Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. Last time we... God's sake, my trainer's doing his thing again. Every time this happens when I do recording, it's so bloody annoying. Sorry about that, but yeah, in the last episode, we went into the Pokemon Tower in Lavender Town after rescuing Cubone from Team Rocket and freed his mum's spirits after being enraged from what Team Rocket actually did to them. Yeah, it doesn't actually tell you, but that is actually to be the case. And, by the way, they actually came here looking for Mr. Fuju, but they had no luck because we beat their ass. This time, we're going to be going to talk to Mr. Fuju right now. Oh, and who may you be? You came to save me from Team Rocket. Thanks, but I didn't even notice they were here. I was too busy trying to calm the spirit of Marowak. I think Marowak's spirit has finally left us. I must thank you for your kind concern. Follow me to my home. It's the Pokemon house at the foot of this tower. Yeah, you'll automatically be taken there. So, Ash, your Pokédex quest is one that requires strong dedication. Without deep love for Pokemon, it will be hard to complete such a task. I'm not sure if this will help you, but I'd like you to have it. We get the Pokeflute from Mr. Fuju. This actually is a very important item. You want to make sure you grab this item. Upon hearing the Pokeflute, sleeping Pokemon will spring awake. Try using it if you ever find a sleeping Pokemon. And sure enough, there are actually sleeping Pokemon. There's one to be found down this route, but we're not going to be going down that way just yet. Because we actually need to go to the left back to Celadon City. I couldn't think of the name of the city then. Because yeah, I actually did say that we will be battling the gym leader there very soon. And that very soon has now come. Of course, we would be going through into the tunnel, but we're going to go through Saffron City, so it's not that big of a deal. And of course, yes, there are Team Rocket grunts all around here, but you're not scheduled to come to Saffron City for a long time. So just ignore the Team Rocket grunts for now, and just focus on what we're going to be doing at this current stage right here, right now. Which is, of course, challenging the gym leader in Celadon City. So, yeah, trying to think of what I could actually talk about is not really that easy. Oh, hang on, I need to heal up my Pokemon. Okay. Right. Okay. Yeah, I do a bunch about this, guys. I'm trying my hardest to think of what to talk about, and at the moment, I've got nothing in my head. I really have got nothing. Definitely goes to show I'm not really much of a talkative person, if you get my drift. But anyway, we've now fully healed up, so we can now head straight towards the Pokemon. Actually, hang on, how much healing items have we got? Right, not much, but I'm sure we'll be able to cope. Actually, wait. Right, there's a tree trunk to cut down that way, but you don't really want to cut that one because that just takes you around these buildings over to this end. So this is the one that you really want to... Actually, hang on. There's a girl over there. That's actually where that cut tree takes you. And I think she tells you about the gym being full of girls only. But there was actually one guy I didn't talk to, which is this guy. This guy is a creep. Ah, this gym is great. It's full of strong trainers. Okay, now what I thought. God's sake, this bloody controller. I swear to God. I'm like not even touching down and it keeps moving down. Right, so obviously here we go. Oh, so you want to challenge Eureka, the gym leader? I'll have you know, we only let trainers with cute Pokemon enter the gym. Now, cute Pokemon kind of varies really, because if you don't show a cute Pokemon, you're not allowed to enter, and she will accept our starter Pokemon. Well, a lot of love for Eevee, I can tell that for that. He was on our head the entire time, so what the heck was she doing that? But you know what's actually even more stupid? She's actually a trainer for us to battle as well. Yeah. So yeah, she guards the door, doesn't issue a battle against us the moment we first enter, and then decides, show me your cute Pokemon. Alright, thank you, goodbye, and then decides to have a battle later on. My God. So yeah, I think it's fair to say, I bet you can easily tell what type this gym is mainly dedicated towards. Because as you can tell, it's full of plant-like. You can see trees everywhere, bushes everywhere, flowers everywhere, but more importantly, grass. Yeah, who would actually grow grass inside of a building? Unless, of course, the building, well, the gym was built without a floor. They just had the walls, the roofs, and the windows built, but it just didn't want to put down a tile floor or something. Except for these ones over here, but that's actually fair enough. I'm not really going to question it too much. So this gym is kind of like a maze. If you go down this way, it will send you back to the very beginning. You want to go down this way, and there is an optional trainer over there that you can battle if you want. Of course, it is vitally important that you battle all these trainers, because if you battle the trainers in the set, if you decide to battle the gym leader straight away while ignoring these trainers, you'll not be able to battle them when you've got the gym badge. Believe me. You want to make sure to challenge these trainers before challenging the gym leader if you want your Pokemon to gain the experience. It does it with every single Pokemon game that has a gym in it. And I believe it will do the exact same thing when Pokemon Sword and Shield comes out on the 15th of November. Which is the UK release date. I'm not sure what the release date is going to be for Japan, because usually they get theirs released a day or two before. So, yeah. Right then, so obviously we're going to be going up down this way. And we got two... Well, this trainer you can easily avoid by hugging the hedge. But in all honesty, it is actually better if you just battle them. Right, so we got Gloom, I see. Okay, we'll just use a nice facade, and that'll be the end of it. Okay, sorry, I was just, I had something going on in my head for a second, and I was like looking at my calendar to put down my working hours of what I did yesterday. And I was like thinking, did I work until 1:30 or did I work until dead 1? And it was dead 1, because I remember I left the building at 1:10. For those who actually don't remember what I actually do for a job, I work as a sports leader as well as a cleaner for the same company. I'm not really going to like mention the name of the company too much because it's kind of like, you know, confidential. But anyway, we got some more trainers to battle along the way. I think we got about, after this one, we got about 3 left before challenging the gym leader. I could be wrong after all. I mean, it wouldn't hurt of me actually going back to the Pokemon Center to heal up my Gyarados. Or I could just use my potions to save time and effort. But that's just me. Weeping Bell. Okay, I am going to switch for this one. I'm going to bring out Lizard. Because even though Weeping Bell is basically the exact same type as the Oddish evolution line, it can take a good amount of hits. Ish. Unless of course it's a super effective attack. Because I think he will take this Ember without a shadow of a doubt. Yeah. I know it's super effective, but Ember is not really a strong move. Oh. But every single time, it's just got a critical hit, and then I realised, oh, wait, I actually forgot to load up the Word document. At least, thankfully, I've got it put down on my most recent files that I have used, because it's got a list of 20 files I've last used, and the Word document where I keep the tally of who's got the most critical hits and additional effects. That is actually in the list. Right, so yeah, what I'm going to do first and foremost is, of course, I am going to go back into the Pokemon Center and heal up. I would cut this out, but I am showing you the wrong ways, so it saves you the hassle. Okay? In fact, one thing I actually do realise is that we actually haven't received a critical hit in our moves lately. Unless I did get one without actually seeing on the screen of my latest video that I've recorded before this one. But at the moment, as it currently stands, I have 11 critical hits and 29 additional effects, whereas the AI has 12 critical hits and 15 additional effects. So at the moment, the AI is leading with the critical hits, but I'm still leading with the additional effects. But I bet that will soon change in the near future. I bet that will soon change. Okay. Right. So back to the gym, and I'm running into a building, go figure, because I'm actually not paying attention to the screen. I'm actually paying attention to my phone at the moment because something cropped up and it wanted me to like cover it out. So I am basically doing multiple things at once. Actually, now I just thought in my head, something I could actually technically ask you guys. Of every single Pokemon game, basically the main games, which one is actually your favourite? Because there's a lot of main games actually. There's Pokemon Red, Blue, Green, Yellow, Fire Red, Leaf Green, Gold, Silver, Crystal, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Platinum, Diamond, Pearl, Hard Gold, Soul Silver, Black, White, Black 2, White 2, X, Y, Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, Sun, Moon, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, and then Sword and Shield when it does come out in the near future. Which one, excluding Sword and Shield at this current stage right now, is your favourite game? Because in all honesty, my favourite is more leaning towards Black and White 2. But if I had to pick one of them, I would honestly say Pokemon White 2, because, well, basically the story in Black and White 2 is exactly the same, but instead you basically have to battle the main protagonist using Kyurem that's fused with Zekrom, whereas White 2 is basically the same thing, but Kyurem fused with Reshiram. Oh, additional effect for me. Nice. So that's bringing up my tally up to 30. Anyway, I'm going to get a critical hit now. Nope. Oh dear. Yeah, I don't really like how the beauties look when you beat them, because it just shows an angry face. Shows just how much of a sore loser they can be. Right, so you see those prickly thorns over there? That's the one you actually need to cut that takes you to the gym leader. So of course, we're going to be battling these last two trainers, and then we should be on our way for challenging Eureka. But we won't be able to have enough time to challenge her this episode. We'll be having enough time to challenge her in the next episode. Okay, so that's what we're going to be doing. Because for this episode, we're basically going to be challenging the trainers. And then in the next game, we'll be challenging... Well, next episode, we'll be challenging the gym leader. Okay. Right, Razor Leaf missed. And yeah, obviously Stun Spore doesn't count for an additional effect because it's a definite paralysis move if you successfully hit with it. But we actually got a new Pokemon here. So this trainer is actually a trainer of interest. Also the gym leader as well, because she has this, well, kind of spoiled one of the Pokemon really, but you kind of get the gist. This is a new Pokemon known as Tangler, or as what my friend likes to call him, Spaghetti. Yeah, I'm not kidding. One of my friends who I see on a weekly basis always calls Tangler's evolution line Spaghetti. I have no idea why, but it is so blinking fun. Basically, his older brother originally came up with the name. So, yeah. Once again, not getting any critical hits. And, Gyarados has fainted. Okay. I didn't think that was going to do that much damage, actually. Right, of course, I want Gyarados to gain the experience, so I'm going to revive Gyarados, and then we'll eventually knock out that Tangela. Right, actually we'll just use a Dragon Rage. I think he's got less than 40 HP in his tally, actually. No, he actually has more than 40. He must have had about 48. Or something, I don't know. Alright, we'll save the Dragon Rage for later. But it is actually reaching the stage where Dragon Rage is proving to be least helpful now. Because we're dealing with a lot of Pokemon who've got more than 40 HP in total. Okay, so obviously this one's the wrong one to take. You want to take that one. I'll be obviously battling this trainer, and then it'll be the end of the episode. I think she only has one Pokemon in her team. No, she's got 3. And one of them is a Bellsprout. Okay. Right, Gyarados will use Headbutt. Wow. Now, I honestly thought I was going to be a critical hit for a split second then, but apparently it weren't. Okay, a second Bellsprout. I would like to score a critical hit again soon because I am falling behind in critical hits. But at the moment, I'm just not getting any. Wow, she's got an entire team of Bellsprout. She's basically the grass-type version of the Magikarp trainers. And believe me when I say this, yeah, there is at least one trainer in every single Pokemon game that uses an entire team of Magikarps. It is stupid, I know, but there's no way you can avoid it because the main thing you do to 100% complete the game is to battle all the trainers. But when they come into that, it's a good stopping point for us. Next time on Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, we will officially be challenging Erika, the gym leader. See you guys then.